So we've got our bikes from Ha Giang homestay, and we're just doing a day's practice out around Ha Giang today, and only sort of like 5 miles out of Ha Giang, come over into this little valley with all the nice rice terraces, and there's a cafe in 2 kilometers, so we'll try and stop there. Having fun, Jan?
Yes, dear.
Getting used to these semi-automatics again.
Yeah, bit tricky.
It is a bit tricky, but
Yeah,
it's a twisty road. We've gone up and down a fair few twisty little roads. The road's not, you can see, it's only a couple of metres wide. So, yeah, see how the rest of the day goes. So here we are in a little eco lodge right above the town of Ha Giang. You've got the strange mountains over there with lots of little peaks, and then down in the valley you've got Ha Giang city. We decided to have some lunch or early tea, whatever you want to call it, up here because it's such a nice view and the food for the next couple look lovely. So yeah, we'll be eating here. So there's the HaGiang Loop. We're off this morning. We're just getting our bikes ready, our bags all done. There's some other guys going off for the Easy Rider tour group by the looks of it. And we've got our protective gear on now. We've got knee pads and elbow pads. Stayed at this local HaGiang hostel, and it's really good, really nice, not too busy, and they can give you lots of time and attention, and the bikes are in good condition. So here we go. So here we are on our first check-in point with a few others. As we must have been overtaken by a couple of hundred easy riders, and they keep overtaking us, but there we go. We're taking it slow and steady, and we're at the top of the, or nearly the top of the first hill at Ha Giang, and you can see we're quite high up already. So enjoying yourself, Jan?
I think so.
Think so.
It's a lot of concentration, obviously.
Yeah, it's overtaking the lorries that's the difficult bit. That are going slower than even us. So, but there we go. We've done 2 or 3 lorries, and we've got to keep going. So we just come through our second police checkpoint successfully, and no issues. They're very polite, the police. So if you've got the right equipment and the right licenses, you're okay, aren't you, Jan?
We're fine, right? We're
exactly,
fine.
Yeah. And
like Chris just said, it's like we're dressed up for skiing. We've just had to add another layer because it's a little bit on the nippy side.
Yeah.
But we'll probably get a bit further up and the bloody sun will come out, but at least it's not raining.
No.
So, not raining.
This is a group of easy riders that are going past, just past the checkpoint. They all wave at us. So we're at a place called Heaven's Gate with a few hundred easy riders, but unfortunately the weather's not the best. You can see the valley down below a little bit in the mist. So this is our first lunch stop on day 1 of the loop. Nice little spot in a village by the river in the valley. So we were up on one of these hills earlier on and come down a twisty windy road. There's some sort of suspension bridge that we got across in a minute. So yeah, looking forward to some chips and squid rolls. So didn't have a lot for choice for eating, so That was about it. And I'm going to stop now, otherwise Jan's going to eat them all. Crossing the bridge. Valley up that way. There's our cafe. And then the valley down the other way. Come up the hill to see the valley from up there. Oh, Jan's going to propose to me. She's down on one knee. Well done, Jan. I will.
Would you do it all over again, Barney?
Yeah, possibly. It's going to warm up over the next 3 days, so we'll be alright. So I knew there was another reason we came to this viewpoint, which I didn't realise last video. So it's this big lonely tree. Oh, look how big it is. Oh, you get my neck's twisted off. There we go. That's why we came here, because it's quite unusual. It's a unique tree on this side of the valley. We've made it to the end of day one.
Oh, it's nippy.
Jan's a bit cold. We got a nice little homestay. You got if you ignore the petrol station, you got nice views of the hills behind. Look at that. And yeah, and even the bathroom, one of the nicest bathrooms that we've had in our few months of travelling. So very nice. All for 15 quid. We don't know whether it's got breakfast yet, because we just turned up and found the room. So we'll find out what else we've got.
Well, here we are, our second day on the HaGiang Loop. As you can see, there's a lot of traffic. I don't know how it works, but it does. Everybody has a lot of consideration for other road users. You get a bit of beeping, but like this van's coming up now. We just had a big lorry go down, and it just works. I'm not quite sure how, but it does. And the rain's coming in again, which is a bit of a shame, but we're a little bit better equipped today, aren't we, Chris?
We are.
Yes.
We are. We've got waterproofs on.
We've got our knees and elbow pads on. We've got our hats on, which is keeping us a lot warmer. We've got our gloves. So anyway, let's go and get some more views for you. Chris said to me yesterday, there won't be much traffic tomorrow. I'll have all of calm down. I'm not thinking it's calmed down too much. In fact, I'm getting out of the way. So yeah, it's a very popular route, as you can see. Everyone's getting the wet proofs on because it's raining again. Oh my god, let's have a look over here, man. Suited and booted.
So we just come up through this valley here. You can't see the road too much with the trees down below, but there's a fair old few zigzags. You can see the rice terraces, and the other thing that amazed me was, I don't know whether you can see down there, I'll try and zoom in. There's lots of little old women carrying great bags of on their back of wood and stuff, and they just look like about 70 years old. But they still walk up the hill. Amazing. So just a few minutes on, over the next hill, you got the valley that we're going to go down into now, to a little town. But the best thing is, look at that, we got sunshine. Still not very warm. So our lady at our guest house suggested we take a little detour off the main path, or the main road, and put us on this little path that takes us to the next village. So yeah, bit of a hairy first gear turns to get up this high, but we've flattened out now on the top, or in the middle. But you can see there's a lot.
Measure how wide it is, well.
You see there's quite plenty of crops growing in here, and yeah, nice little bit where not many people get to see, I don't think, on the loop. How many feet?
9 of mine.
2.5 meters then, easy. Look at this road that we got to travel. So this bit's all right. We did manage to get down to a 1 metre bit that chicaned round a house and over a drain pipe and all sorts, and that was feet to the side in first and balancing hopefully or precariously. But yeah, it's quite a spectacular little valley this. So enjoying it so far, aren't we, Janet?
Yeah, we are, darling.
So we're on our way up now to the northernmost point of Vietnam. Just coming up through another little valley. We just had a warming cup of tea at a little rest stop just now.
And even a little fire going for us.
Yeah, had a little fire, all huddled around a fire with our green tea and our very rustic toilet.
Very.
But yeah, it is bloody cold. Here we are at the northernmost point of Vietnam, which is very strange because it's completely desolate and empty. And we thought we were going along the wrong road a couple of times, and we did, because we walked up a little track and our woman was quite insistent we didn't walk any further and turned back.
We didn't argue with her, she had a machete in her hand.
She did have a machete in her hand and she wasn't saying carry on, even in my poor Vietnamese. So yeah, so we're about 2 or 3 miles on from the big flagpole that most people go to, which I can't see. Oh yes, I can. It's right in front of us. So yeah, we're a little bit further on than that, and there's some Buddhas and some other little temples up here. No people. There's the flagpole I was trying to say. I've got my glove off now so I can zoom in and out. Clever me. Right. And then I think, not too sure where we are. So the flagpole at Lung Ku with a few people, and there's the views. And that in front there is where we've just been, the half-built temple. So it's not the most northern point. Got that wrong. Google Maps is wonderful. And then got a great view from here, all the way around. And I did see a signpost saying North Pole 3 kilometres, so we're going to try and do that later. Maybe. As luck would have it, we could walk right up to the top of the flag. Oh, so I'll give you a little panoramic all the way around now, whether you want it or not. Well, we asked for some chicken noodle soup, and I've got a feast.
Hello.
This is nice, isn't it, Janet?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah. So spectacular views wherever you go. Heading home for night 2 in a place called Dong Van. So we've got about another half hour to go. But it's looking lovely. And at least it's perfectly dry, even though it's still bloody cold. Here come the bikes. look how ready. I don't know. We'll let them pass. Whee! Wave everybody! Anyway, what we really stopped for was this view here. Oh, let me just take my glove off. Look at that. It's a nice valley all the way through. So just starting day 3 of our Ha Giang Loop. So this was where we stayed last night, at Toto Chan Hotel in Dong Van. Just strapping the bags to the backs of the bike, and we'll be off. So it was a nice enough stay, although you had to supply a temporary heater in the room because it was a bit chilly. But hopefully it'll warm up today. So a couple of minutes out of Dong Van, you get this sort of view. Look what that is up there. We got a bit of sun. So we're at the start of the skywalk. There's this big monument here, and we just snaked our way up that road, which was not too bad, good condition. And there's a few hundred easy riders coming up as well. Looking forward to a little walk. A metre and a half path, and there ain't much to my left, so I ain't gonna look down there too much. The views are pretty amazing coming along here. Don't know if we're going to be brave enough as that girl sit on that little ledge. That's there's a river down there below in the distance. A little bit of a scramble to get up and over. So along this little bit of the Dong Van Valley, you get lots of views. Oh, there's a good one. First time I saw that was the same time you did. So there's little boats going down the river. So it's obviously a dam. Didn't realise that at the time. So we've little hydroelectric dam, and yeah, just trying to see the road that we have to go down. Doesn't look too bad, he says, from a distance. Look at that third view then, through the gap. Same river as before, just a little bit further on down. Absolutely amazing. Made it to the bottom of the dam, bottom of the valley. So it was quite a tricky little bike ride down the hill. A lot of it was under construction and big rocks and boulders and dust. Had to take it steady, and we both made it. And now we've got a little boat ride through the valley, which I'm looking forward to. So these are the little green trucks that you get to take you up to the boat. It's leaving dock.
Yeah, beautiful scenery. We're in Leo Vang, we think it's called. Absolutely beautiful. Weather's picked up a little bit for us, and we're just going through the valley, but we can't get one without a local, but she's in traditional dress. I think it's quite fitting. Beautiful. All the formation in the rocks up there. It's amazing. Hey, we've got there. You there, Barney?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. And there's us going through the gap.
Yeah.
Just managed to jump the queue and get in there before the others.
And there's the view around the corner. It is. It's so big I can't get it all in. View downstream. So we've just had a nice spot of lunch and stopped by the police again I think that's our 4th stop altogether now.
Third.
So first today, but I think if you're doing the Ha Giang Loop, you know you're going to get stopped by the police. So make sure you have the right licenses. That's pretty spectacular, that is. And then I'll just move underneath the flag. Look at that. Seamless. And then you got the windy, twisty roads. This road's absolutely fantastic condition. So you can let yourself go a little bit. Can't you?
Yeah.
And they do love a karaoke over here. Your man likes singing, even if we don't like his singing. So just coming through a little valley, and then got all these very strange cone-shaped hills. Look at them all. Very strange. And then you go to some normal mountains there, but these ones, been trying to find a gap in the trees for ages so we could get a good shot of them. So we've been climbing for some time now and got some wonderful views of lots of rice terraces. And although they're farming the fields a lot up here and got lots of little terraces, they look far prettier than most. So here we are on the morning of our 4th and final day of our Ha Giang Loop. We're staying in this lovely little place called Wild Orchid in a little village called Ha Giang, I think. We have a little Bob Marley dog that's befriended us. Stayed in this bungalow or little room here, which was lovely, as you can see. And yeah, beautiful little place. There's some bikes going out this morning, and we've got some sunshine. Look at that. We've got sunshine. So hopefully it's going to be a really lovely day. Ah, what a difference 12 hours makes. Last night we were driving down this road and it was cold and dark, not very nice. This morning, sun's out, it's warmed up, and yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. The valley there, so we stayed down in that little village in the distance there, which is called Ha Giang, and yeah, much nicer in the sunshine. More blue sky, and more beautiful views. So this is the Long Ho panorama, and Jan, you'll see, is just getting up to the flagpole in a nice agile way. There you go. She's got it. And
it doesn't look very high, but it's really spiky. Oh.
That's a lovely day and a lovely view, isn't it, Janet?
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to try and do a little bit of motion and talking so you can see. So we'll just go through a little valley as you can see at the moment, quite a big village, and then you got well, I thought the road was not too bad until we get to this point. Just get myself 2 hands on the handlebars for that bit. So yeah, it's quite a little fertile valley. Lots of crops being grown, as you can see. And I just passed a little school with lots of little kids. Seems to be an awful lot of kids between the ages of about 3 and 7 here. Jan thinks it might be because of COVID and there was nothing else to do. Not too sure. I'm going to have to put you down again. There's another pothole coming up. There we go. Yeah, oh, it's a nice. I'll go around this one. Nice valley to go through, and it's a straight road as well, so you can see what's coming. Which generally is a lot of potholes. Nothing nothing as bad as it has been on the way. About 100 kilometers a day we're doing, so which is about somewhere between 3 and 4 hours of riding, depending on the road conditions, which is plenty. And we're just driven through that valley. It's about the only flat bit of road that we've had in 4 days. Everywhere else you're either going up or down. That's a better view of the valley. A little bit higher up, you see. So this is the view from the other side of the hill. So we got to the top and now we're starting to go back down this valley. A little road to go on. So we're at a little stop by just above the bamboo cafe where we stopped on day 1. I think might have been day 2. Yeah. Beautiful view. This is Aboon waterfall, and it's a little bit cold apparently, as you'll find out very soon when this chap tries to go in. Although it's warmer today, I don't think it's warm enough for a swim. Unless Jan wants to.
Nah, I'll give it a miss today. I've left me swimmers down the steps.
Oh,
gutted.
Shame. So this is our final lunchtime stop on the loop, or late lunch. We've managed to book a bus to Sapa during the journey today, so that's leaving Ha Giang at about 5:45 and should get us into Sapa at midnight. And yeah, we're about an hour out of Ha Giang at the moment. So have you enjoyed your loop, Janet?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad you did it?
Not down yet, but yeah, very glad I did it.
Yes. Glad you did an easy rider?
Yes, Chris. Nah, it's been amazing, just fantastic.
It has, isn't it?
Vietnam, yeah. We haven't been very lucky with the weather, but today the HaGiang Loop has made up for not having great weather really. But and we've still got Hanoi to do yet.
Yeah.
And Sapa. So,
and Sapa.
Yeah, we have still got just under a week, 6 days left, and we'll cram as much in as we can, like we do.
So look, the bikes have returned and we're in one piece. Jan's still standing, I'm still standing. So yeah, fantastic 4 days on the loop. And I couldn't agree more than that statement there.